For decades, he's been one of Bollywood's biggest, most bankable, and, let's be honest, most controversial stars. But who is the real Salman Khan? Well, today, we're getting into a really rare, in-depth interview where the superstar himself finally answers the charges laid against him, not in a court of law, but in the court of public opinion. So let's get into it.
Right from the jump, the host makes one thing crystal clear. This is not just some casual chat. He tells Salman, "I was looking for you for 9 years." That one line sets the stage. This is a long overdue public trial, with Salman Khan finally in the hot seat, ready to face the questions he's been dodging for years.
So let's tackle the first big allegation, the charge of hypocrisy. Is Salman Khan playing the part of a moral guardian for everyone else, while living by a totally different set of rules himself?
And this all started on his own film set. Apparently, a rule was put in place. Actresses were told to wear decent clothes, and specifically, no deep necklines. You can imagine the reaction, right? Accusations of double standards flew, especially coming from a star who is literally famous for taking his shirt off.
But here's where his defense gets really interesting. He completely flips the script. He says, look, this rule isn't about controlling women. It's about the men on set, the boys as he calls them, and the way they look at female actors. He claims he's just trying to create an environment where his co-stars don't have to deal with that uncomfortable gaze.
All right, next up, we have to talk about the anger, specifically his role as the often furious host of the reality TV show Big Boss. It's a huge part of his public image.
And this quote, wow, it just perfectly captures that intensity. After a contestant crossed the line, Salman did not hold back, delivering this incredibly raw threat. That moment, for a lot of people, really defined his persona as a host you just do not mess with.
But behind all that on-screen anger, he actually reveals a surprising amount of regret. He talks about the high-pressure environment of the show and admits that sometimes he just goes too far. He even says he feels terrible afterwards, wondering, what was the need for that? And here's the kicker. His aggression had real consequences at home. It got so bad that his own mother stopped watching the show.
Now, let's pivot to maybe the most persistent question of his entire